All nouns are either masculine or feminine in Arabic. This is not only true for nouns that refer to people and their identities like occupations, religions, and nationalities. It's also true for nouns that refer to things, objects, and places. And this is because we don't have the pronoun it in Arabic. So we treat non-human nouns as either masculine or feminine. But why is it important to know which noun is masculine and which noun is feminine? It's because Arabic is a gendered language. When we speak, we need to agree the gender of the other words in the sentence or the phrase with the gender of the noun, keeping in mind that mistakes in agreement is very common for beginner learners. So, for example, if we want to say she's a doctor, we need the feminine form of the word doctor because she is a feminine pronoun. In the second example, we need to know that the word charger or shahan is masculine in order to be able to choose the correct demonstrative, the masculine demonstrative. While in English, the demonstrative this is used for both feminine and masculine nouns. Same idea for agreeing the adjectives. So, for example, if we say a new car, the word car is feminine, so we use the feminine form of the adjective new. We say سيارة جديدة. While if we're saying that the charger is new, we would say شاحن جديد. So جديدة and جديد. And that's based on the gender of the noun that we're describing. This also applies to verbs. For example, if we want to say the company opens on Saturday, we need to know that the word company is feminine, and therefore we will be conjugating the verb opens with the pronoun she. While if we want to say the bank opens on Saturday, we will conjugate the verb with the pronoun he because the word bank is masculine. Knowing the gender of nouns in Arabic is not complicated. Let's start with the human nouns. It can simply be reflecting the biological sex of the person that we're referring to. So, for example, the word and the word bint are feminine, while the words abu and ibn are masculine. Next, we have nouns that refer to a person's occupation or other identities like religion or nationalities. Examples: Doctor is a male doctor, while doctora is a female doctor. بياع is a male vendor. بياعة is a female vendor. As you have probably noticed, we changed the human noun from masculine to feminine by adding the ta marbuta or the feminine marker to the end of the word. We have learned in the video about adjectives when to pronounce the feminine marker as a or a in Levantine dialect. Generally, it's pronounced as a after the heavy letters, but if you always pronounce it as a, you will not be wrong. Take a second to change these nouns from masculine to feminine. جار جارة صاحب صاحبة أردني أردنية زوج زوجة. There are very few exceptions of nouns that end with the feminine marker but are masculine. For example, the word zalame means man or guy, ends with the ta marbuta but it's masculine. There are also some male names that end with the feminine marker like the name Usama and the name Hamza. It's also good to know that we have other feminine markers in Arabic language. This includes the alif and hamza that follow a three-letter word. The feminine form of the colors is an example of that. However, in dialects, we do not pronounce the hamza, we only pronounce the alif. So instead of hamra, we will say hamra. Samra, Sahra, A third feminine marker is the three-letter words followed by alif maksura. However, this marker is used in standard Arabic, not necessarily dialect. Now we will move on to the non-human nouns, and the gender of these nouns is part of the word. Remember that in Arabic we don't use the pronoun it. So how to know if an object or a place or an idea is treated as a masculine or feminine? So basically the non-human nouns that do not have a feminine marker are masculine, except the categories of words that I will mention next in this video. They are categories of feminine nouns that do not end with the feminine marker. Let's start with examples of masculine non-human nouns. Bab, بيت, شاحن, مفتاح. Examples on feminine non-human nouns: ساعة, سيارة, حديقة, مدرسة. However, we have some non-human nouns that do not end with the feminine marker but are feminine, and they are words in the following categories. First, names of countries and cities. They are feminine, except these 5 countries, they are masculine. الأردن, السودان, المغرب, الصومال, اليمن. Second, body parts that occur in pairs. For example, Eid, عين, ركبة. Elbow, shoulder, and cheek are exceptions. Third category is irregulars, and that's generally nature words, including أرض, سما, نار, حرب, شمس. To summarize what we have learned in this video, first, the most common feminine marker in spoken Arabic is the ta marbuta, and it's pronounced a or a. We can change the gender of the human nouns from masculine to feminine. For non-human nouns, we need to learn their gender. It's part of the word. Finally, some non-human nouns are feminine without having the feminine marker, like countries and cities, body parts, and some irregular words, including nature words. Now let's check your learning. Listen to the following nouns. Are they masculine or feminine? We will be circling only the feminine nouns. صاحب, جارة, مفتاح, بيت, ركبة, حمراء, زوج, صاحبة, عين, سمرة, I hope you keep up the great work. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting. Please subscribe for more videos. Remember that you can book your online classes with me if you're learning Standard Arabic or Levantine. If you're on the channel, click More to see the contact information for classes.